At the top of the hour, we'll bring you Governor Brad Little's third State of the State address live right here on KTVB on our website, app, and YouTube channel. Now, ahead of that, we've been hearing from other Idaho leaders. Earlier, we heard from House Minority Leader, Representative Ilana Rubel, a Democrat from Boise, about what the Democrats' priorities are. And now it's time to hear from the Republicans. Joining us again is Joe Paris. He has a live interview with the Idaho GOP. Hey, Joe.
Hey, good afternoon, Doug. Yes, the House and Senate have adjourned for the day ahead of the governor's State of the State again at 1 o'clock. So quickly, we'll bring in House Caucus Majority Chair Megan Blanksma, Representative Blanksma joining us here live at noon. I asked Representative Rubel a short time ago about the same question. What are you guys expecting on the GOP side of things to hear from Governor Little today? And in the same vein, what are you hoping to hear?
Well, I think we're going to hear quite a few things from him. I think he's probably going to talk to us a little bit about transportation and infrastructure. I think he's definitely going to address the surplus and how we return that to taxpayers and what his ideas for doing that are. I think that we will probably talk about property taxes too and lowering taxes for Idahoans. One of the things that is our priority that is probably not on his list is the rebalancing of powers, in that when he did his disaster declarations, obviously people had concerns with that and how long they could go on, and they wanted their local legislators to be able to give opinions on that and input. And so I know that we are going to look for some legislation to rebalance that so that we maintain our separate but equal status.
And I know there's been a lot of conversation since the end of the very notable special session. I guess what's the interim been like for the GOP leadership and the GOP members between really August and now?
Well, I think we've spent quite a bit of that time trying to get ready for session, and we know we have quite a few priorities. We also know that there are concerns about doing a really efficient session. So we've done our best with interim committees and working groups so that we're ready to get started. In fact, we're going to be introducing some bills tomorrow morning. So rather than doing kind of a slower roll, which has been traditional for the legislature, we plan to start right out the gate tomorrow morning.
And I know a lot of people have had this day circled on their calendar for months. Of course, it feels a little bit different for me this year, 2021, reporting from home. But for you, for the other members of the Idaho GOP, I guess what's the energy like there at the State House? Does it feel different today than it does in years past?
I don't know that it feels different. I think that for a lot of us, we're really excited to see each other. It's amazing the kind of friendships that you build working in the building. And so people are really looking forward to seeing each other and getting ready to get some work done. So there's a lot of enthusiasm in the building. It is a little different. We don't have the same kind of social gatherings that have become common here. So there are no large lunch groups or large dinner groups that we've had in the past. But I think everybody is happy to be here and get to work, and it's a good level of energy.
Majority Caucus Chair Megan Blanksma, thank you so much for joining us here on the news at noon. I know we'll be checking in with the Idaho GOP this afternoon, and we'll let you go get into the seat and get ready to listen to Governor Little's remote speech.
Thank you for the time, Joe.
All right, Joe.
Thank you. And Doug, again, coming up at the top of the hour, 1 o'clock, we'll hear from Governor Little, as I just alluded to with Representative Blanksma. Usually you would have that combined session with the senators and the representatives sitting in one room. Today they'll be separated, sitting in their own houses with the governor giving a remote address. So a very unique start to 2021 at the State House.
Yeah, so it is going to look different, even if it doesn't maybe feel so different to some of our lawmakers. Joe, thank you very much. I know you'll be tracking what happens today and getting reaction to it from leadership from both sides. We'll be right back.